In the middle by Kensington Abbey. There's Universal Law taking off for Dougie White. He's around them 3 wide now. A length and a half coming back. Special Delivery drops out to last. 400 to travel. In the Carbine Club Stakes nearing the turn. Great Shot tested by Vengabus. Showy Chloe's a length and a half away. Down on the inside, Bass Straight 2 lengths to Stocks. Testamezzo, Chocolate Holic at the 250. Vengabus, Great Shot together. Showy Chloe coming down the outside. So's Chocolate Holic starting to weave its way through. It's Chocolate Holic coming at Vengabus. Bass Straight, Great Shot on the outside. Chocolate Holic though reaches the lead. It's Chocolate Holic. Chocolate Holic has won from Bass Straight. Great Shot and deep out from well off them. Coming back came with a run. Right behind those Vengabus. Followed in at the head of the other Special Delivery. Testamezzo, Stocks, Kensington Abbey. Then Universal Law and Showy Chloe, who was there and ready to pounce at the 200. She folded up like a deck of cards and she's back there absolutely stone motherless last.
Chocolate Holic has defied a betting drift. Number 3, Damien Oliver for Grant and Alana Williams. I arrived here in Perth on Friday morning and I have looked everywhere for someone to give me just half a push for Chocolate Holic. Yesterday at the Carbine Club, I reckon I spoke to 50 people. No one wanted to tip it. You get here on course, it gets out to 5.50, friendless, and wins.
Amazing, isn't it? And you take a look at the runs prior to this, of course, a listed winner in its first prep, this 4-year-old. And we mentioned going into this race, you just had to forgive that last run. The Northern Cup, it won by 2.3 lengths, and William Pike didn't even flinch a muscle in that race or work up a sweat. So the form lines are certainly good enough. I cannot believe it's got out to $5. It's a ridiculous price. I thought the opening price was too short, but should never have got out that far. It was a really nice performance for a horse that they have such a big rap on, and now is starting to live up to that.
It bodes well as well for Heartstarter later on in the day. Heartstarter, of course, beat this horse a few starts back. Now, that was enormous. Like you said, Greg, nobody wanted it. It's come out, Damien Oliver. They absolutely walked last week over 1,800 metres and got pulling on Peter Hall. It was actually a good performance to make up ground on that occasion. So, an enormous performance there. Great ride from D. Oliver.
The tempo was completely against it last start, and coming back to 1,400 with a bit of pace on and the ability to get home, that's why I couldn't work out why there wasn't a tip for it. The reason most of all I got from many people was that it was an afterthought. They were going to the paddock and they decided to have a crack at this race.
And Hawley said that post-race they might spell, so a good comeback.
Here's Ollie, second winner of the day with Lucy Warwick.
Were you confident at any stage?
Yeah, look, we were buried away a bit and they quickened up and got away from us a bit on the bend, but he quickened well with them, you know, and I was going to come out in the turn, but just felt if I peeled off there, I was going to be losing too much ground. So I came back in and rode him for luck, and he was able to switch across the heels, get the run and win.
He's been in such great form, but we've never seen a run like that. Brilliant finish, hasn't even blown a candle out.
Nah, I'd say I'm blowing more than him, Luce.
You definitely are. Well done, Ollie.
Yes, Damien Oliver, if you go back before the home turn, and he was going to go out searching for a run. He ducked back to the inside and then he had to come right across heels. He found the gap outside Showy Chloe, gets out after Vengamus, and also Great Shot, and Bass Straight on the fences, battling on well again. He's run 2 mighty seconds in his last 2 starts, Bass Straight, as a 7-year-old at start number 49. But the honours today with Chocolate Holic and Grant Williams. He should be down there right now with Adam McGrath.
Yeah, of course, this race won last year by Neverland. We saw where that galloper went on. Now Chocolate Holic gets the job done. Grant, another good training performance by yourself and Alana to go from the 1,800 metres in a race that didn't suit to drop back to 1,400 and be fresh enough. You've done some great work.
Yeah, no, we haven't done too much with him at all. We just went to the beach all week. Probably threw the teddy out the cot a little bit last week when he got beat. Yeah, made the wrong option. We were thinking we were going to go to an easier option than the Peters, and it ended up being wrong. And we sort of said to ourselves that if he didn't win, we'd put him out. And we took him to the beach for Monday, Tuesday. He was jumping out of his skin, so we changed our mind.
It was a really good change then in the end. How close, as I said, did you actually get to saying enough's enough? It's been a tremendous first prep by a 4-year-old to rest him up and go again next season.
We just there was things telling us that we probably shouldn't push on to the railway, but probably not enough stuff. You know, we kept sort of doubting our decision, kept sort of asking each other if it's the right thing. And then after the beach on Tuesday, and then they called for the noms, and then we rang up and got Ollie. It was all the right
Genuine tempo is what this horse needs. It's as simple as that. Now, in a race like the Kingston Town, you're going to get that. Is that back on the possibility now after that performance?
Yeah, I don't know if we need to get too carried away just yet. If it was a solid run, you know, like he showed in a slow run 1800, obviously the Kingston Town's a lot harder race than what he was going to race in last week, but he pulled pretty hard in the 18. I'm not really sure if he's ready for it, but I'll let the boss tell us.
If you don't go there, will it be spelling, or we just continue on to try and find some weaker races? What would you be thinking?
Whatever I tell you today, you know, I'll change my mind tomorrow, so.
Exactly right. Well, at least it's a right change, mate. Congratulations on the win.
No worries, thanks a lot.
All right, there's Grant Williams after the win. He trains in partnership with Alana, and Chocolate Holic wins a Northern Cup, beaten in the Ascot Cup. It comes back from the 1800 to the 1400 on a 7-day backup. We've seen a couple of them today. Saw Kai Perinya brilliantly on the backup, and here's another one, Chocolate Holic. All right, here's Ollie.
We got winning jockey Damien Oliver. Ollie, you're just mentioning there the heat. You're welcome back to Perth, mate.
Yeah, it's not even that hot today, but I'm losing a bit of weight, so it was a good win. Nice to get a good winner for Alana and Puffer there. Good, great people, and he's a nice horse.
I'm sure you would have watched that replay and maybe not full of confidence, but when you see Grant and Alana's name next to it, you just have to back them in, don't you?
Yeah, I saw his Northern Cup win. I thought that was pretty good, so I was happy to be riding him.
Did he give the feel of a talented horse?
He did.
Well done, mate. Congratulations.
Thank you.
There's Damien Oliver, as he said, just trying to rest up at the moment. It is hot out here, still sweating at the moment.